I'm Peter Sam Bakra. I'm the Development Secretary of the Ministry of Planning and Community Development. The Ministry of Planning and Community Development is the coordinating ministry for development programs in Sierra Leone, and we are the custodian of the Middletown National Development Plan. As Development Secretary, I'm the administrative head of the Ministry of Planning and Community Development. I'm the chief advisor to the Minister of Planning and Community Development in terms of policy implementation, and at the same time, a board controller of the ministry. Let me, before that, sincerely thank KOICA for the hospitality extended to us since we arrived in Seoul. I must emphasize that one because everything has been very smooth. From the day we came, we are met at the airport, we have the nice ride from the bus, we came, we get our accommodation, no problem. The course has been very, very insightful. Insightful in the sense that in 70 years period, the Korean development has taken place. We can regard that as miraculous because we gained independence in 1961. From that time on, our development has been very, very, very slow. Our dependency on donor resources is at the highest peak. It was something like 80% of our development programs, although that has been reduced to something like 40-60. I mean, still 60% of major development we want to undertake in that country in Sierra Leone is being financed by donor partners. But unlike that, the way the development has taken place in South Korea, is miraculous and fundamental. South Korea have gone from donor-dependent country now to be a kind of donor country by itself. I've been here for the past, this is the third days in the second week of my program. It has been impressive. I've seen people from all over the world, especially from developing countries, that come to KOICA to gain experience. And one experience I've gained is that we must try to look for our own resources for our own development. There's no way we can develop if we depend on donor resources. The donor resources will not be enough. So we have to look for meaningful ways, alternative ways to develop. We have from Sierra Leone, I'm talking from the Sierra Leone perspective, and we have natural resources, gold, diamond, bauxite, iron ore, and so forth. The problem we have is the manpower resources to actually tap into those resources. So most of the people that are mining our natural given resources are foreigners. And when they are doing that, believe me, we convert, most of it is going to them. Let's take, for instance, the iron ore. We have the iron ore. The Chinese are mining it. They take it in the raw state. Let's see if we have our own manpower, have our own resources to actually convert those iron ore into iron. It will be very good. And that's what the Korean people have done. No natural resources, but you have the human resources, which is the God-given resources, the most integral part of resources that God has given to us. And you have it, and you converted that one to the benefit of the Korean people. I've also learned that when you are empowered, you have to give your neighbors, you have to give the other country, and that's what you have done to me, to Sierra Leone, to other countries within the sub-region and the least developed countries that are coming here. I will not particularly the diplomacy, the development trajectory you've taken that has taken course in Korea. We have learned from that. And going forward as a policymaker, as one of the policymakers in the government of Sierra Leone, these are things we have to embark on. We have to think within ourselves. We have to think within ourselves to know that our resources lies with us, to try to educate people, to try to instill the technology that is needed for us to tap into those resources. And this have given us some really experience. In terms of diplomacy, you've done well. And we learned again from those diplomacy that at least the diplomacy of itself is how you relate to other countries, how you interact with other countries. Interacting with other countries doesn't mean you're going to beg them all the time, but at the same time, you're going to learn from them. And doing that, the diplomatic relationship you have to do with other countries has to be cordial. It will gain-gain, win-win situation. And this is something I've learned from this course. I must be grateful for that. Again, on the general hospital opinion, is that I've been to Busan in 2018 during the African Development Bank annual meeting. It's the same I've seen. The development activity is just fundamental, it's just phenomenal, it's just miraculous. I've seen Seoul. In Busan, I did not see much of it because the African Development Bank meetings is one whole day. It's a 5 days meeting, start Monday, end on Friday. But it's very intensive. You spend the whole day in the center where the meeting is taking place. Then in the evening, you only have the evening to go and take dinner. So you don't even have enough. So I did not see much of Busan. But I'm happy that these calls have taken me around Seoul. Not only Seoul, but other parts of the country, like by the seaside, which again is the same. The cleanliness, the upkeep of the environment is phenomenal. I walk into the beach, no speck. Else, everywhere is clean. This is my opinion, and this something we need to learn from South Korea. How are you going to keep your environment clean? They will have challenges with that. I wish the city council, the Freetown City Council, will come and learn from the City Council of Seoul or the other council. How are they able to keep their city clean? You see, cleanliness is next to godliness. Everywhere you go to in Seoul, everywhere I went when I was in Busan, that's cleanliness. You see, you will not see a speck. This again something I've learned from. If there's something I can learn, I can take home, is the cleanliness of the environment I've seen in the place. Everywhere is clean. I'm so grateful that I'm here, and thank you so much to KOICA.